Hi YouTube family, welcome into today's video, which is going to be a good old-fashioned haul video. Now, I have had these things for quite some time and I was getting ready to put them away and I thought, you know what? I should just show everybody what I have and tell them what I think about it before I put them away. There is a lot here, but keep in mind that I have not been doing hauls or anything for a little over 2 months. Some of it I haven't tried yet though, so I'll just let you know. So I hope that you enjoy the haul. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Okay. I have tried a ton of mascaras just recently. This is the Lash Discover. This is the waterproof from Maybelline. And it's supposed to be a mascara that you pick up every single little lash with. So the wand is super small. I can't really put my finger on what it doesn't have, but it basically doesn't build or catch onto my lashes the way that it's supposed to. So I'm a bit disappointed in this. I even tried to like get those teeny tiny little hairs on the outside and the inside of the top lash line, and it really just didn't do what I thought that I wanted it to do, which was grab every single eyelash on my bottom lash line in order for those to show up better. So this was a disappointment for me. I don't know if I would repurchase that one again. Revlon has a bunch of stuff coming out right now, and this is called the Volumizing Mascara. And this one I wasn't impressed with either. I have tried to use this a couple of times. There just doesn't seem to be like enough product on the wand when I get it out. You know, most of the time I'll have to like rub it off and rub it off and rub it off in order for it to not get goopy on my lashes. This was not that. And the other thing was, it didn't matter how many times I tried to build another coat on. It didn't give me the volume that I really wanted or the length that I wanted. So this one I would probably say pass on. And then this one is the Total Temptations from Maybelline. Now, my verdict is still out on this one because I've only tried it like 2 or 3 times. I do like the way that it builds on itself. I am going to try it on my bottom lash line to see whether or not it smudges. It didn't seem to flake and smudge throughout the day, and that's a very good thing for me when I'm looking at mascaras. So I'll show you the brush on this one as well. Just kind of a regular, unassuming brush, nothing really to it. But yeah, this one is one that the verdict is still out on. I will keep trying this one and let you know. The next thing in here is actually a Walmart exclusive. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect Perfecting Loose Powder, and this one is in translucent 916. This is supposed to be encapsulated water in a powder form, kind of like the Becca one that was going around so much on the internet recently. Do I like this one? I think so. I can't really tell yet because I haven't had enough chance to like test it in every condition. It is very, very finely milled. It doesn't leave a white cast at all. I do like it, but at the same time, I don't feel like it has that same encapsulated water formula. Like, you know, the Becca one feels cool going on. And then I also have a By Terry one that by the end of the day, you can see that it has the hyaluronic acid in it, that it's encapsulated in order for it to kind of, you know, keep your skin looking dewy throughout the day instead of dry. This one is one that I haven't opened yet. This is from Soap and Glory, and this is called their Thick and Fast Mascara. And I have been trying out as many mascaras as I possibly can from the drugstore because aside from Maybelline, I haven't had a lot of luck with mascaras from the drugstore. So I'll let you know on that one as well. These two are some liners from Revlon, and they're the Color Stay ones. And they boast that they're supposed to have 16-hour or 24-hour wear, and they don't. Now, they are a very, very creamy formula, and I do like the vibrancy in them. They're very pretty. But as far as that long wear time that you get from having, you know, a waterproof formula, I don't really see it being there. I do like them. I just didn't feel like they're as waterproof as their claims were. One thing that I was really surprised about, and I had people telling me about this over and over again, this is the Cushion Foundation from Wet n Wild, and I do really like this. The color that I have is 107A Creamy Ivory. And when you open this up, when I first opened this up, I was like, oh, no, 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 that's going to be way too dark. But it's not dark when you get it on your skin. So I really do like this very much. It lasts a really long time and it goes on like a dream, and it's very, very buildable. So I was really surprised at this one. This one's only like $8 or $9, and I got this on a sale too. So I would recommend this. Find your shade, and I think that you'll really, really love this one. Two more mascaras. This one is has the Voluminous Original Mascara from L'Oreal, but this one is in Cobalt Blue. And then this one is Get Big Lashes from Essence, and this is the volume boosting one. I do like this one. However, it doesn't have the lengthening properties that I like about it. It volumized really good, stayed on really good, stayed on until I took it off. I mean, this was on there. So I really did like this one, but I wish that it gave a little bit more volume. I will be using it up and, you know, over and over again because I do really like it. But as far as it being, you know, like an all-in-one mascara for me, it wasn't exactly. The blue, I decided that I was going to just go ahead and give a whirl because I wanted to, you know, you guys know that I always wear like a blue on the inner rim of my lower lashes. And I just thought this would be such a pretty thing to put. It's bright blue too. I thought it would be such a pretty mascara to put on with that, in combination with that, to really make your bottom lash line pop. And I really have been enjoying that. I will show you that look sometime soon. I actually forgot about it, or I would have done it today for you guys. Got a couple things from NYX. I got this baked blush from NYX, and this one is, I think it's called Spanish Rose. I just did for you guys my top 5 blushes. This one probably wouldn't have made the cut in that one for you guys, just because this is pretty powdery. I'm not like in love with it. And the other thing is that even though it says that it's baked, it doesn't have that luminosity that some other baked ones like the CoverGirl or the Laura Geller one has. So not really just like over the moon excited about that one. It is a little bit too powdery. And then also from NYX is one of their eyeshadows in taupe. And I'd been told about this a million times and I just couldn't find it in store. And I finally found it one day and was reminded that that's what I needed to do. This is such a good color for a contour, you guys. And I know that I had heard that a million times. What's really great about it is it has absolutely no orange or yellow tone to it at all. So you're going to achieve that really good contour of just the shadow instead of it looking bronzy at all. So I really did like this one very, very much. And then also another bronzy type product that I got was this one from e.l.f. And I don't know if this is pretty new or not. I don't think it is, but I really have been enjoying this one. This reminds me so much of this Bare Skin one from Bare Minerals. This is their, let's see, this is their Sheer Boost Light to Medium. I love using this one, but as you can see right here, the two next to them, the formula reminds me of each other. They're very, very nice, creamy formula. But what I wasn't impressed with is that this one had the orangey effect to it, whereas this one you can tell is just a little bit more on the cool tone. If you get too much orange bronzer, you just kind of look like an Oompa Loompa. So I'm really sparing with this one, and it might work better in the winter when I'm not trying to self-tan a little bit. I found this blush trio at Ulta. They're starting to sell Morphe at Ulta now, as you probably all already know. And this one is their pinks. And I just think that this is so pretty. And I really do like this very much. Now I'm wearing this pink one right here, which is called Spirit. And the formula on these, you guys, the formula on these are very, very soft. However, they're not like super duper pigmented. Well, one of them's not like super duper pigmented. This one on the end isn't too pigmented. And that's them right here. And they're so pretty. I really have been liking those. The one on the top, obviously somebody that was deeper skin tone couldn't use that one because it would just really, you know, kind of fade into the background. But it is really pretty on my skin because I'm like the palest of the pale. So I really have been enjoying this. I like the formula, and it does seem to be a better formula than I've ever seen from them before. So this one is from L'Oreal. This one is it's a color Riche Shine. But this is a really nice nude color. It doesn't give you a lot of color, but it definitely gives you just enough. Like for me and my skin tone, it's almost like a Your Lips but better, and that is in the color 910. I think that even though it doesn't have tons of lasting power through the day, it's really hydrating for me, and that's what I like using it for, is that balm effect. So I am going to pick up a few more of those. This is a brand new color in the Pure Nude highlighter. Actually, they're called Spacelighters from Essence. And I'm going to see what color it is. It is Be My Space Light, number 20. This one has just a little bit more of a pop to it. It just is this really pretty cast of a holographic, you know, flip between a coral and a pink, and it's just, I really like it, you guys. I really do like it. And I am wearing it on my cheeks today. It's one of those ones that I knew as soon as I saw it that I had to get it. Now there is another new one that I got from Wet n Wild, and this is their highlighting powder, their Mega Glow highlighting powder. And this one is in Purple Ashes. This is different, you guys. It looks very flat in the pan, and yet it has a very pretty, like, holographic luminous flip to it, but I don't know if I'm sold on it or not. It's really light, and it's not like, you know, a really big beaming light, but the problem with it is it has a lot of glitter in it. I'm looking at it like that, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but even when I'm looking at it like that, it like has this peach iridescence to it. So I do like that about it, but it seems like when it gets on your cheeks, it's just not there. So not sure about that one. You guys know, and I'll get it out really quick, that I love my NYX Multitasking Mixing Medium. Love this stuff. It can turn any of your eyeshadows into an eyeliner. It can turn any of your eyeshadows into a liquid lip if you want that. It can do just about anything. That's why it's called a multitasker. So I got this one from e.l.f. and I haven't really been too sold on it yet. I'm going to keep trying it. This one's still my favorite from NYX, but this one I got from e.l.f. because I definitely wanted to compare the two. But yeah, I will be trying that one out for you guys too. L'Oreal from True Match has a new concealer formula coming out, and it's called their multi-use concealer. It's got the puff on the end like the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind does, and I have been enjoying this one so far. And you can see right there, it's a little bit dark for me right now because I did have a self tan on pretty deep when I first started using it, but it is a good formula. And the delivery system I'm not crazy about because I can feel that how soft that tip is, it's going to eventually pop off of there. But the product itself is good, and it seems to stay on really well. I would just tell you that go one shade lighter than you think you actually are, because it seems to be a little bit dark, and it does seem to do a little bit of oxidation, but it does have that lasting power that everybody's looking for. I know that a lot of you have said in the past that you don't really appreciate hauls because you feel like people are just like showing you things and that they're just like, oh, see what I got. Even a PR haul, it has a tendency to kind of turn me off because that's basically what they're doing is, oh, see what I got. And there's no like review behind it or anything like that, or an explanation behind it. I hope that you guys like these ones that I do a little bit more, because I do feel like I need to give you a little bit more of how I feel about the product. So please give this a thumbs up if you do like this kind of haul where I give you these mini reviews at the same time. I love you guys so much. Thank you always for supporting me and being here always for me. You guys just lift me up and make me feel so good. So I love you very much. Take care of yourselves. Have a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.